Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from the group 9. We'll presentation about the review article The Impact of Podcast on EFL Students Listening Comprehension by Trianti Abdurrahman, Noni Basalama, and Muhammad Rizky Widodo. My name is Alvinda Daniar Agustin Room from TVI1 with ID T2019-6016. I will presentation about study of review. What is the research about? About podcasts that can be used as a medium for listening comprehension. What does the research matter? This research is important to do to find out how important listening skills are. What does the article framework underlies the study? English is one of subjects that contributes to low score of achievement in the national examination, especially for high school, vocational, and boarding school. Kebudayaan 2017. How is the study carried out? This research was conducted using a questionnaire method by looking at the differences in students' listening skills before and using a podcast. What does the study unpack? In this article, we will explore about is it proof that podcasts in listening learning can have a significant effect on students' listening skills or ability. So, let's move on to the second presentation.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fasha Asmar Kamila. You can call me Fasha. I come from TBI1. My ID number is T2019-16002. Here I'm going to explain about my segment from academic reading, and then I get recent marriage of this segment. And then for the first is what are the practical of empirical or theological implication of the study. In the article of the impact of podcasts of EFL student listening comprehension, the research for teaching listening podcasts in a new innovative mobile technology. Listening is an important aspect of communicating with other people that can help students to English is one of a subject that must contribute to low score of achievement in the national examination or UN. Especially for high school in English language skill in Indonesian student in listening. Okay, number second is what novelty does the research offer? The objectives over it in the research are how to help someone communicate with other. This is not only with understanding but also for language learning in using the podcast. Using the podcast on EVL method to improve the development of students in English in Indonesia who are correctly lacking in listening. Therefore, this study used a new innovative, namely podcast listening comprehension. Maybe that's all for me, and last I say Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Ita Astuti. My ID number 2019-6036. I'm from TVI1. So here I would like to presentation about critiques. Okay. Are there any weakness and limitation, theory or methodology of the study? So for my opinion, some of the weakness of the article theory presented is more visible in the result of the research, so that the particle form of the podcast itself is related to teaching listening. Then the first theory is less suitable. It is connected with the literature review theory, which is also the leader of the article. So the first theory discusses the importance of learning English, which contributes to having low score on national exam, especially at the high school level and above, more precisely in listening, reading, and writing. Then using video media and digital audio broadcasts. Based on research proves that podcasts are more effective in learning listening if connected with the theory of afterward. About the review of literature, the first theory is a little less than worth it, and it should explain how an effective medium for learning listening is, so that it doesn't seem worthy. I think enough for my presentation. Last I say wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Kunisa Mahidah, can call me Sama, and I'm from TBI1, and my ID number 2019-6004. Okay, here I will review the journal in conclusion about the impact of podcasts on EFL students' listening comprehensions. The question is, how can the reports be improved in any way? More precisely, it was found that podcasts can improve students' listening comprehensions. However, the success of a podcast depends on the competence of the instructor and the instructor. The use of these electronic tools and the selection of the right material by guiding students to meet learning objectives. In short, podcasts play an important role in both learning and teaching. The results revealed have supported the main hypothesis, namely the EFL class podcast will improve students' listening comprehension skills. The results will lead to the conclusion that it is a reliable and relevant tool for listening practice and for improving the vocabulary of EFL learners. And that's all I can say. More or less, I apologize. That is all. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.